This poem right here is dedicated to you. To the one who told me that it was game over before I could hear the voice of Michael Buffer echoing those words, "Let's get ready to rumble!" Dedicated to the one who placed all the bets against me and relied on nothing but luck to prevent me from pulling out a wild card. To the big muscle-bound bullies, the non-believers, the judges, the Siskel and Eberts, the timekeepers, you red bastards, and the never-ending questions that I've always tried to answer to the best of my ability, but was never quite good enough because it wasn't quite exactly what you all wanted to hear. This poem right here is dedicated to every girl in my high school year who called me ugly and made me feel like I would never have a beautiful lady by my side whom I could truly say, "I love you too," which is now not the case, thank you very much. Dedicated to my father, whom I first failed to see the true beauty of hip-hop culture and labeled it as nothing but a gateway to drug, sex, and gang-related violence. And to my high school math teacher, who pushed me to do my assignments only because the answer key in the back of his textbook showed me that success was merely just the product of the focus multiplied by the X number of times that one follows the rules, and failure was simply just the sum of the fight plus the freedom to do whatever you want to do. You want to be a poet? You want to be an artist? No, you want to be a broke-ass bum begging for change on stage, because that's not going to support you through life. And while most of my colleagues took what he said for granted, I took that to the heart. Started to think of all the possibilities of getting off to a fresh start. I thought of everything that you thought would be unrealistic, and then I thought about packing my bags when you said, no way, it's not going to happen. No return of the dragon, no second try, just one long hard cry followed by one sad goodbye. So by and I grew wise, I started to realize how easy it would be to just throw in the towel, to raise the white flag, to utter the simple words, I quit. And for a while there, I must admit that you did have my king in check. Stole my queen right before my eyes and broke my heart quicker than I could ever break a sweat. But just like any bet placed against a 5-to-1 odds, just like any quiet kid in the class who's had his ass whooped so bad to the point that he did more than just dodge that punch the next time it came around, just like any dead tree that should never be considered dead at all for as long as there is still blood pumping from that pen. Those who believe those who suck will eventually suck those who suck, because you better believe those who suck will succeed. In the end, what does not kill me will only make me stronger, you see, but true strength is not measured by the amount of muscle mass in your body. No, strength is measured by that heart-filled, mindful will that carries you through that long, impossible journey. Therefore, before a classroom full of clenched fists get dismissed from class, I will race you to the flagpole at the sound of the 3:30 school bell, and I will beat you to the punch. I will beat myself 9 times and resurrect 10 times afterwards before you can lay one hand on me. For every time I fall, I will rise, with the hopes that you will forget my name so that I can have the joy of reintroducing you. My name is poetry, embodied by both gods and goddesses who will live my life for as long as you listen and believe that for as long as there is a will, there is indeed always a way to weigh out the probability with the possibility of having one brand new, beautiful day. So if you're blocking my light, this poem is dedicated to you and your cue to get the fuck out of my way.